Hey guys, today is Tuesday, March 22nd, and I actually do have things to show this week, so yay. The first thing I want to talk about is what I'm wearing. Let's see, where to start. Okay, let's start it all the way at the beginning. Okay, so Courtney, Torn Portfolio, I think she's done a couple of Talk to Me Tuesdays. Maybe last year was her most recent one. She's Torn Portfolio, or Court for short. If I remember, there's going to be a little link right here for her YouTube channel. She was asking if I could do an embroidery on a jacket. So she mailed me a jacket, and I did this embroidery on it, and it is the Dalton logo, or the Dalton Warblers logo from Glee. I'm not a Gleek, so I used to watch Glee, and I don't really anymore, so I don't really know much about them other than what I've seen on Tumblr and Twitter and everything. But I went ahead and stitched the logo, except I ran into a major issue. My embroidery machine freaked out. And so while it was freaking out, I pretty much had to take the, thing off the hoop, and once you do that, it's basically ruined. But, after about, working with it for several hours, I finally was able to get it to work. And so I tried to realign it, and it kind of messed up a little bit, so I'm wearing this one, and this is the bad one. And holy cow, it is hot. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Ooh, that was warm. That was like a jacket, and it's about 90 degrees, so not so great. It's hot in Florida. It was spring on Sunday, which means that means it's now hot season again in Florida. Woo! Anyway, so I messed up on that first one, and so it's kind of shifted a little bit to one side, and there's pictures at the end so you can see the right one and the wrong one, and it's just kind of off-center slightly, which is annoying. So what I did is I went down to the store and I bought another one of the same sweaters. There was one in stock at my Walmart, and I went ahead and embroidered it again, and it turned out really fantastic. So I'm going to be sending this one and the messed up one to Courtney tomorrow. Okay, I just threw it in the box that it's going to be mailed in tomorrow. And then also what I did this weekend, was it this weekend? Yeah, what I did this weekend was I caught up on my Project of Doom blocks, finally. First thing I want to show is actually this. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, Lady of Lost Time showed the scrapbook little folder thing that she got for her blocks, and I thought it was a genius idea, so I went out and got one too, and hopefully all my blocks will fit in here, because I've been making the borders, I haven't been squaring them up at all, just in case I run into any issues with sizing. So I'll be putting all my blocks in there, and let me see. Okay, these are my old blocks, and these are my new blocks. This one is, I'm not even going to remember the week, so I'm not going to try and pretend that I remember them, because, yeah, I'm very forgetful. This is the one with the time turner, and this fabric right here, this really pretty maroon, red, black, crackles looking fabric, I've had this fabric for probably about 3 years. I think, yeah, about maybe 2 or 3 years, and I've never used it. Right here was the first time I've ever used any of it, just because I've loved it so much, and I just didn't know what I wanted to use it on. So there's that block. And as always, my fabric choices are really erratic. Like, some blocks they'll be super bright, or some blocks they'll be super dark. So this is a super dark block, and the next one is a super bright block. It is the books stacked on top of each other with the snitch. Yeah, my snitch colors are kind of dark. I don't have any light grays in my stash, so I used what I had, and I like it. It's kind of nice, kind of okay. You can see the books right there. I use this wood grain fabric I have, so when I do my actual seaming in between the blocks, or seaming, is that the right word? Sashing is the right word. When I do the sashing in between the blocks, it'll be like a darker wood grain, or like a medium wood grain rather than this light wood grain. But I thought that looked kind of booky, and I might have used this on another book before too. So there's that. Okay, and the next one, this is kind of a mishmash of light and dark fabrics. My first favorite is this one right here. It's this fabric, and then I also have it in pink, so I did that. And this is going to be this one right here is going to be like an astronomy book, and then this one right here is going to be a herbology book. I really like how these fabrics look. And then I have my standard book of spells. I did just a gray and a blue, and I tried not to use blue on the rest of these, but apparently I just really like using blue because a lot of these have blue in it. And I don't know what it is, but I just am digging the blue right now, so whoops. But yep, those are my Project of Doom blocks. And I do have one other project that I'm probably going to be start working on tonight. A friend requested a custom cross stitch, so I have this frame that I want to do it with because I really like this frame. It's sweet. So I've made a couple of patterns and sent them to her. So hopefully next week I'll be showing a picture of it because I probably won't have it in my possession anymore. And I've been doing some crocheting, but not enough to actually show anything, just a little bit. But that's it, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.